Hey folks, Nas here. I appreciate everybody joining me today. Hope everybody's doing well. So No Man's Sky had a massive update yesterday with tons of new content. However, today we are actually going to be starting a new Permadeath and using the abandoned mode because I want to see what that is all about. Now granted, the abandoned mode is supposed to remove all alien life. So we're going to go in here and go to custom. We're going to go into the settings. We're going to change this setting here all the way to, what is that, survival? I think that's the hardest one. There it is, permadeath. And then we're going to go through here. We're just going to click everything all the way over to the right as far as we can. Death consequences, we are going to be save deleted. So if I die, the save is gone. Brandon, good to see you. Hope you're doing well this morning. Let's see, universe population. Now, this is the abandoned mode. As you can see right here, universe population, standard population is the default way the default way to play No Man's Sky. Most, but not all, star systems will have at least some alien life forms, and the space anomaly will be fully populated. Abandoned mode removes all alien life forms from the game. This option drastically changes the play experience and will disable the story and tutorial. So we're going to start with a few different items, mainly the terrain manipulator. We'll already have that. Our analysis visor will already have that. So, but it does not say anything about the space anomaly not being populated. So we'll have to, again, see if that happens. Let's see, this option can only be selected when starting a new game and cannot be changed later, so I can't change it during my gameplay. Abandoned mode is not recommended for your first experience of No Man's Sky. I would absolutely have to agree with that. However, this is not my first experience. I've got many hours in the game. I've got a couple of different permadeath playthroughs that I've got along with a normal playthrough. Let's keep going down here. Fuel usage, expensive, crafting. We're going to change all of these settings as far right as possible. Inventory stack limits. We are not going to have, so if you're new to permadeath, we are not going to have the 9,999 stack limit. We are going to be limited to, I believe, 300. We'll have to get into the game and see. It's been quite a bit since I've started a new permadeath playthrough, so I don't know if that's changed. Let's see, combat settings, enemy strength. We're going to do challenging, on-foot combat, hostile, space combat, hostile, creatures, predators on, so that way we can fully experience this permadeath. Let's see, fishing timing, we'll make that challenging. Reputation gain, standing, challenging. And then difficulty settings change. If you leave it at enabled, you can change your settings, the ones that are allowed to be changed. Now, granted, it's set up here for the population. This cannot be changed. But if you're wanting to be able to try out permadeath and then decide you don't want to do some of the things, you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself, or you want to give yourself a larger stack size, then you want to leave the difficulty setting changes enabled. I personally am going to lock them, so I cannot change the settings. I am always going to be on hard mode, so to say. And then we are going to confirm and start. Let me make sure I've got abandoned mode on. I do. And we're going to confirm and start the game. Now, I'm excited to see this new Expedition 17 that's supposed to be coming out, I believe, in 5 days, which is also going to give us, I believe, a new living ship. Alrighty, so you can see we've got our analysis visor. Looks like there might be a cave below us, which is good. What is that? Oh, metal fingers. Actually, it looks like possibly a cave right here. So if you're new to No Man's Sky, finding a cave in the beginning is pretty crucial for the most part. It's going to save you on your hazard protection. So that blue bar right now, because I'm on a frozen planet, as long as I'm in a cave, that will not go down. So then I can come in here and I can scan the items with my analysis visor. So it'll tell me on the left-hand side what things are. So this is going to have carbon in it. Carbon's a big one. It's going to power a lot of your stuff. So we're going to sit here and collect some of that. We can also collect ferrite dust if it's available in here. We can also look for cobalt. So the little items on the ceiling, the stalactites, stalagmites. Are there any on the floor? Oh, there might be some down there. But these will give you cobalt. Cobalt ferrite dust will make batteries, which are pretty good to have in permadeath. That way you're not really cluttering your inventory with trying to keep a bunch of elements, because our stack sizes are small. You can see right here, I can only have 300 in a stack of the carbon. So that's the way most of this stuff is going to be, most of your minerals and stuff. So let's go through and let's collect some items. That way we don't have to worry about the elements right now. I know that the New Worlds update has brought new environmental hazards, more random hazards as well. Like gas clouds. I logged into a game and went to a planet last night and I saw floating gas clouds, which was kind of cool. So you can actually hear them as well. So when they get closer, they get louder. Let's go ahead and grab some of this cobalt. But yeah, when I saw that they had abandoned mode in the game, I was very intrigued and definitely wanted to start a new play with that, because I wanted to see how that worked and how challenging it really was. Now, if you are new, this is going to be a guide playthrough as well. It's just going to be based in permadeath abandoned mode. So I've got other guides up on YouTube as well. Living ships, how to get them, how to upgrade them, or excuse me, how to get upgrades for them. I should probably scan that. I think I can scan that little oxygen thing. The flora? No. Okay. We got new little gas clouds coming off of these guys. That's kind of cool. Still another one down there. So this guy's giving me oxygen, which is going to be for your life support until we can make life support gels. And then the carbon, excuse me, the cobalt. Oh, I got to scan that. Scan everything, scan everything, scan everything. So it's going to, oh, we got to charge our multi-tool because we're out. So you can hit X on keyboard, you can recharge equipment. You can see the mining beam needs to be recharged, and we are using carbon. We also consume, in permadeath, you also consume more items for recharge than you do, say, in normal. So that makes it, again, more difficult. So ideally what we would like to have is some type of refiner or collect more condensed carbon, because we'll use less condensed carbon than we would carbon to charge our items. Is there any ferrite dust in here? Ooh, is this going to give us, what's that going to give us? Sodium. We definitely need sodium. So these little pustules inside the hazardous flora, inside the caves, a lot of times they'll give you sodium, which is for hazard protection. So if your hazard protection starts dropping, you want to have sodium on you or batteries. Now I don't have ferrite dust, so I can't make batteries yet, but I definitely want to get all of this hazardous flora. Nope, overheated. Didn't flutter it enough. So once you are using your mining beam, you'll notice in the top right hand side of the screen it'll start to overheat. giving you a little bar. You can see that little bar. It's white now. It's turning yellow, and then it's going to start turning red. Once it starts turning red, if you kind of flutter off of it a little bit, off the trigger, keep it hot. You'll do more damage the hotter the gun is without overheating it. Now you also, I believe, get a notice in the center of the screen. Let's run this up a little bit. Is it going to give me that notice? Yeah, right there. Heat warning in the middle of the screen. So if you let that go and then flutter that off, then that's about as hot as you can get it without overheating it. Because if you overheat it, it's got to cool all the way down. All right. What do I have on me? Geode. So we got a little bit of cobalt. Let's grab some more cobalt. That way when we get some ferrite. Now this is also, we scanned this, so now it's also giving us cobalt and dihydrogen, which will be good because we can use dihydrogen to make the little health. Shoot, I'm losing train of thought here. What is it? I got to look it up. The life support gel, because it takes dihydrogen jelly, so we need to make the jelly. It takes 40 dihydrogen to make the jelly, and then we can use the jelly and carbon to make life support gels. So, lots of items to gather in the very beginning of the game. Let's go a little bit deeper and see if I can find. I don't see any ferrite in here. It's all carbon, which is good. We need a lot of carbon. Let's gather some of this oxygen. Is there sodium? Yep. Grab our oxygen and sodium. So they also introduced a new star system type, the purple star system. I do believe there is a quest line to unlock that. I'm assuming there's going to be a new technology for that as well. So you can actually install it in your ships and be able to warp to those purple systems. But we've got to get to that point so we can experience all that. Leslie, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. All right. I don't see any ferrite dust in here at all. It looks like we've hit the end of the road. How much carbon do I have? Not a full stack. I think I want to have at least 2 stacks of carbon right now. I don't have the personal refiner yet. And if there are no vendors or no aliens on the Anomaly, then we have to acquire these things just by exploration and finding. So it could be a little bit before I get or even find a personal refiner. Charge depleted. All right, let's get some more. Well, that's kind of a cool plant. Oh, and it's carbon. Okay, let's scan it. Leslie, thank you for the super chat. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I've done a live stream. I believe it's been almost 6 months since I've done a live stream. It's probably been even longer since I've done a Let's Play type of a series, because I've been focusing more on guides for the games that I play. Let's grab the hazard. Come on. Am I getting that? Yeah, I'm damaging it. It's not showing me a health bar, though. Now, Morrow Bulb is good. If we make a refiner, one that we can place down on the ground, we can refine that and it'll give us sodium as well. grab some more of this carbon because we're going to go through it. And then I want to go up and check out the metal fingers. So that's going to be the diamond above my head there with the 3 stars in it. Those are going to give us some useful materials. It's telling me down in the bottom right that I need to fix my scanner. I've got to have ferrite dust for that, and I don't have it because there wasn't any in this cave. Now, these would be good to sell and make money, but if there are no vendors... Now, granted, I don't know if we're going to be able to find space terminals or anything, the galactic trade terminals on the planets. I mean, if they're abandoned, are the stations still going to be there? That's what we are going to be finding out. Where is ferrite dust? What is that? Plant? Oh, that's a mineral. Ferrite dust and height. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Trying to look to see what kind of rock I need to be shooting here. Nope, we don't have the right technology to get that big one. Now let me know if the music is too loud. If it's drowning me out, let me know. I can turn it down a little bit. I need to be scanning that. I did not scan that. There we go. Scan that. Pure ferrite and sodium. Now the secondary element is not going to give you as much as the first element. Are there any animals? Let's scan the animals so we can get nanites. Alright, thermal protection falling. Let's head back into the cave. Oh, it's not falling enough. Go up and see about these fingers. Get up, up, up. And so that's going to give us uranium. Uranium's going to be good for the ship. If I could guesstimate, how many planets do I think I've explored? In all of my time in No Man's Sky? Well, I would probably have to say it's in the hundreds. I mean, I've got... Geez, I think I'm pushing 1,800 hours in this game. And I love to explore. I love to go ship hunting. And the fact that they've got new worlds and stuff, I definitely am going to want to go finding these new worlds and new systems. Gosh, dang it. If I had to guess, I'd probably say I'm probably in the neighborhood of maybe 400 planets. I mean, there's just a ton. And it's once you get to where you're stable in the game, whether you're playing normal or you're playing permadeath like I am, once you get to where you're in a stable position to where you have your hazard protection under control and everything, and your life support under control, then it's a matter of just starting to get the technology that you need for more survival and then more travel. So you're limited, if you're new to No Man's Sky, you're limited in the beginning to what you can do. You have to build yourself up to be able to explore further in different systems and things like that. All right, let's see. Are we going to get anything good out of here? Rusted metal, that'll be ferrite dust. And, oh, a jelly. We got a jelly. I'm going to hold on to that. Nothing found in there. And projectile ammunition. Okay. I'm not sure what weapon I'm going to be doing. I'm not even sure. Do I have a weapon available? I do. I got the bolt caster available, but I got to have chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. All right. How much ferrite dust do I have? Oh, I got 130. So I can fix the scanner. I needed 75 for that. There we go. Now the scanner, we can hit C. And it's going to highlight sodium and oxygen, and H is going to be dihydrogen. It'll also highlight the... oh, shoot. What am I trying to think of? Oh, the next level of sodium and carbon. Condensed carbon. So the carbon and the sodium... Gosh, what sodium is that called? Forgot the name of it real quick. But there is a second element to the sodium. That it's condensed or something. It'll have a plus. Whoops. Next to... Scan again, I'll show you if I can find it. Oh, scanner's on cooldown. I won't show you. Okay, so here's condensed carbon right here, so we can gather that. Now these little puff plants here, we can come up to them and hit E, but you got to watch because they're going to explode. And then you can come up and grab that last one. There's 3 little nodes on it. Then you can shoot it, and you get more oxygen out of those guys. Now, the ones that look like the little Venus flytraps, they don't. Brandon, you love the pursuit of the perfect paradise planet. I absolutely love looking for paradise planets. And, oops, I need to charge this. So let's go ahead and charge that with a little bit of sodium. Let's see what we get in here. More projectiles. Yeah, paradise planets are definitely fun to look for. Nothing found again. That's a bummer. All right, let's grab some of this. Oh, mining beam needs charged. I saw that too. Let's see. I'm going to utilize this condensed carbon. So it only used 41 condensed carbon to charge that instead of the 100 and something carbon. Grab this ferrite dust. And I think we're probably going to head back down into the cave again, and then I'm going to make some batteries. Now, Brandon, do you make a base on each paradise planet you find, or do you find your perfect planet and then build a base? I know I don't build a base on every one of the planets that I find. But when I find one, I usually have a grandioso idea for a base. Let's see, where did my cave go? Because I'm pretty sure I was above it over here. Scan that animal. Here we go. Here's our cave. Now, once we discover all 6 of the animals on this planet, then we can turn that in for nanites. It's a pretty passive way to get nanites. Grab this carbon. The idea of floating aimlessly through space in search of home somehow feels right. Yeah, I get that. Absolutely. Sigvar, man, good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Sigvar, you ready to start a permadeath? Okay, let's see here. How much do I have? All right, so I do have a little bit of ferrite dust. I do want... Let's see. Can I make... Yes, portable refiner. So I do have the 30 oxygen. I need 1 metal plate. It looks like they've changed the icons. Like they've removed the colored background on a lot of the icons. But I need 1 metal plate. So let's go in here and make a metal plate. What is that, 50 ferrite? Yeah. Do that. Let's make a refiner. There we go. Since we've got all of this carbon nearby, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to charge this up. That, the cursor grabs from the corner now instead of the center of the item. We'll get used to that. Okay. All right, well, we filled that up. Now I got to go back and I got to get some more carbon. What we're going to do is we're going to put carbon in here. We're going to turn it into condensed carbon since we just have an abundance of carbon right now. Because it takes less condensed carbon for me to charge items than it does carbon. You're already doing that with your real life. I get it. No respawn button here. Hope you had a good birthday the other day. Little bird told me about your next year adventure. Get sidetracked here. I got to focus on this carbon. So permadeath, you collect stuff a whole lot slower. Just trying to get set up so we can head out and start exploring. All right, so I got quite a bit. How much carbon can I put in there? Can I put all 300? No, I can only put 150 in at a time. So again, you're restricted about how much you can put in. Now, this condensed carbon, this is costing me carbon to charge this and carbon times 2 to make condensed carbon. And I'm only going to get 75. But in having that, I can essentially have double the amount of carbon in one slot. It's just costing me carbon to get it right now, which is okay. We got already got a 467 uranium. That'll be good for the starship. Wish we could get some pyrite, although that might be on a different planet. Kind of running out of space. Let's stop. Yep. There we go. We can put another. Oops. Let's do this. Let's get a full stack in there. Where's it at? There it is. Now I'll probably just keep a stack of carbon on me in case I need carbon to craft something. Leslie, thank you for becoming a Java member. I appreciate that. You are absolutely awesome. All right, so we got condensed carbon there. Drop some more in there. Get that going a little bit further. Check my space. Now this here, these, I need to process those as well. Probably should have set that little refiner closer to the door. I want to gather some more cobalt. I don't necessarily need the silver right now. Do I think that they'll update the Switch edition? I would imagine they would. I guess it depends on how many players they have on Switch as to whether it's going to be profitable. I mean, everything, they're doing great stuff to the game, but everything comes down to the bottom line. You know, they are running a business. But yeah, I would imagine it depends on what the player base is on Nintendo Switch. Like my kids played Nintendo Switch up until maybe a year and a half ago, and then my oldest son switched over to Xbox, and then this year my youngest son switched over to Xbox. Mainly because I let him do that because the Xbox has that Game Pass, so the kids can play games, and it only costs them like $20 a month or something. Let's do that. Oh, let me check my refiner. Yep. Let's put that in my pocket, and then I'm going to pick this up. When I pick this up, I'm going to get the carbon back. You see it there in the top right of the screen. So whatever carbon you put in it, you get back. If you put condensed carbon in it, you will get carbon back. You will not get your condensed carbon back. It'll break it down back to the regular carbon material. Okay, now let's place that again. So what I'm doing, I'm literally just prepping myself for the next several hours of my playthrough. So I know this might be a little bit boring, but the setup is good because it helps ensure your survival. So if you've never played Permadeath, I always encourage you to at least try it once. It may not be your thing. And when I first started playing Permadeath in games, it really wasn't mine either, but it kind of grew on me. So my machine done? Looks like it. Oh, I didn't put anything in it. I set it down and didn't charge it. Okay. We're going to put carbon in it. And we're going to... Let me break down this rusted metal real quick. So that rusted metal is going to give us ferrite dust. It's only going to give us a limit of 150 because that's as high as this stack will go, even though I can hold 300 in my inventory. So refining items in Permadeath, again, is a lot slower because you can't put your full stack size. So my stack size is 300, but I can only put 150 in the machine to actually be processed at one time. Now, I could carry around 2 of these and process twice as much, which I might do, but I've never done it. I've always struggled through this, so a lot of times I'll set this down if I'm getting ready to use my terrain manipulator on a mining node or something like that. I'll usually set that down and let something refine while I'm working on gathering materials. It's all about management in Permadeath. When you're playing in normal, your stack sizes are so large that it's almost like you can gather material forever. And then once you start making money and can visit the trade terminals and stuff, then you just buy what you need at that point. Now, don't get me wrong, I like playing in normal, but Permadeath is what I tend to gravitate towards in No Man's Sky. Nope, overheated that one. That looks like it should be ferrite dust right there, but it's not. Is there anything I haven't scanned in here? No? How much cobalt do I have? Okay, so I got a stack of cobalt. Oh, I'm standing outside the opening. There we go. Now I'm back inside. Okay, there's that little ferrite dust. Let's go ahead and do that. Now I doubt money is going to be super useful. I mean, it'll be useful at some point, because I would imagine I'm going to run into buildings that have the trade terminal. There's just not going to be any aliens. So like when you find the minor settlements, there's usually a trade terminal, and then there's the alien vendor in the back room. I'm guessing those guys are not going to be there, so I won't be able to buy the upgrades and the technology sometimes that you can get from those guys. So I think I'm going to have to find all of my technologies by exploring. Again, this is why we are doing abandon mode. And my brain has abandoned me right now. There we go. That's what I was doing. Put that in there. Now I've got a little bit of ferrite dust, and I've got some cobalt. So now I can make some batteries. It's going to take 10 cobalt and 5 ferrite dust to make batteries. Let's go through here and make a few of these. I'm just going to use this small stack of cobalt. There we go. That gives us 18 batteries. That's good. Oh, I need to process that marrow bulb next. I'm going to save the jelly. We need to collect more dihydrogen. What do I have here? Now, I did hear that the new sorting system is kind of bugged. Which, I mean, we got a massive update. There's going to be bugs. Let's process that. So, let's do this real quick. I can't do that real quick. I got to get to my ship. Once I get to my ship, I can create a hard save, and then we can test to see if the inventory sorting is still bugged. Let's see. How much carbon do I have on me? I got a lot. Okay. Let's process this stuff here. Belgabad, thanks for joining us. Hope I said that right. What about playing in normal with permadeath setting enabled? You can't. Normal and permadeath are on the same setting line. So at the top of the screen, when you're creating a new game and you go into creative, or not creative, you go into custom selection, then you've got the normal and the permadeath are all on the same drop down list. So you can't have permadeath and normal at the same time. Now you could do the abandon mode and normal, but you can't do permadeath and normal. Let's see. That. Let's get this carbon here. Wait, no. I wanted to do... Did I already do it? Yeah, I did the bit. Okay, I did that. I don't really need the gold, but I'm going to kind of hold on to it for a little bit. Process this carbon here. Do y'all prefer the prefab or custom built bases? Yes. I do like the modules, the little prefab stuff. I do like those if I'm setting up like a quick base. I don't know if anybody has seen or visited some of my bases during some of the recent expeditions. But with those, I tend to use the prefabs just because they go up quicker. But I'm looking at doing I want to do a large build, like a mega build, because that's one thing I haven't done in the game yet, is do a mega build, which is going to obviously require the custom built portion. Oh, so customize all the settings to be normal. Yes, you can do that. Yeah, so when you're in the selection list and you're going through and you've got all the little different things that you can choose how difficult they are, absolutely, you can set those settings towards a more normal play experience. So you have the larger inventory, which is a big deal. That way you can have the 9,999 item per stack. You can set the combat to where it's a little bit easier, and stuff like that. So yeah, you can definitely do it that way and still be in a permadeath. I'm doing air quotes right now. Permadeath playthrough. So you can still set the permadeath to where, like for mine today, I set it to where my save deletes. You can actually set it to where yours does not, but you have restrictions. So like maybe you lose some of your items or something like that. Usually when I'm playing permadeath, I go full challenge mode on permadeath. But absolutely, you play the game the way it makes you happy. Don't play the game like I play it. You know, I've always advocated for playing the game the way you like to play it, the way it's fun for you to play, no matter what game it is, as long as it doesn't interfere or inhibit somebody else from playing their game the way they want to play it. You know, now granted, I did not check this when I first came in, but you can go into your options, you go into network, and you can change all of these settings. So like I have multiplayer disabled. Who can join my group? Well, I am on permadeath, so I want to do invite only. I don't want anybody just joining me. You can change your voice chats and text, allow PvP. We definitely do not want PvP. Is that no one? There we go. I don't want to be accidentally killed by another player. Can add base parts. Obviously, you can change this to whatever you want, group and friends. Mine will be no one because I typically don't want anybody changing my bases once I build them. I want to be the only one changing my base. Yeah, that's Sigvar. Yes, that would kind of, I guess, be considered a mega building. However, my build portion of it, I don't necessarily think was mega. It was probably the largest that I have done, yes. But I attached that to an existing trade station and wrapped my base around, the upper portion of that trade station. What I mean by a mega base is I want to build the entire thing myself. And I've already got a couple of ideas in mind. I don't know whether I'm going to do them in this playthrough or I'm going to do them separately. Ideally, it would be easier to build a mega base in normal, but I like the challenge of trying to build a mega base in permadeath. Because a lot of the mega bases that you do see, or that I've seen, have been built in a creative setting. So they have like unlimited materials and stuff like that. I would like to build a mega base with the restrictions of permadeath and the stack size that permadeath gives you. I think it's a more challenging and rewarding experience. Let's see here. Can delete base parts. No one. I don't want anybody deleting my base parts. Show ship marker. That I don't really care about the ship marker. Show on foot marker. That doesn't bother me. Let's see. We can change those to, say, group and friends. So that way if I'm grouped with somebody, they can see me, but nobody else would be able to. Let's see. Can edit base terrain. No one. Can access the refiner. We can do group and friends. That'll be fine. Then speech and translate text. Oh, and there's no save. All right, we just set it and go. There we go. And you can see right here, cannot change difficulty after locking settings. So that was what we did. We set this setting in our permadeath choices. All righty. How much inventory do I have? All right, so we're doing pretty good. I need more. I want to get a larger stack size of condensed carbon. Let's get that going. Plenty of cobalt. Is there dihydrogen nearby? Yes. Let's grab some dihydrogen while that's running. Thermal protection falling. Thank you. I see life support is also falling. How much oxygen do I need to charge that? 48. That's not terrible. Scan all of those. Full inventory on Permadeath is a thing. You'll always get to a point in Permadeath to where it's like, what do I get rid of because I need this more than I need other things? But you don't want to get rid of anything because you feel like you need everything. Dezexel, thanks for joining us. I hope I pronounced that right. Let's see. So anybody found this No Man guy in the game, or is he still eluding everyone? I am eluding everyone. I'm out there. I am out there. I have got many systems, many bases. It's just a matter of finding. Let's see. I came out here for dihydrogen and got sidetracked by carbon. Oh, we got to go back down to the cave. Yep. I just saw that. Thank you for the warning. Ooh, watch that landing. I don't have good jetpack stuff yet. There we go. Made it. Stabilize faster, please. Is there like companion NPCs, and if so, are there any romances or stuff? No. I mean, you have companions, but not NPCs. Not like you're gonna create a space family. And I have no idea whether that is even going to be a thing in No Man's Sky. Now, as far as companions, you can have pets, yes, but obviously there's no romance. But you can feed them, you can pet them, and interact with them. You can change their appearance. There's different ways to change the pet companion appearances. But as far as like having a wife or a husband, I'm not sure that I'm not sure that the characters in the game are necessarily male or female. Most of them appear to be of a, now like what you would consider the male. So the Viking, they all look to be male. They're muscular and big and stuff. And then of course the Gek, they're just small, but they don't necessarily have defining features of male or female. The only one I can necessarily think of that may have a figure that could be a female would be Nada, and her name is even a female name, but it's not necessarily, I don't believe she's actually referred to as a she. I think she's always referred to by her name. And then Polo appears to be male only by his name. But the whole Gek race, they all look male. They don't have distinctive features between male and female, which would in essence, indicate a potential romance family type situation in No Man's Sky. So I would have to say I don't think that they're going to have that. Good question, though. All right, let's get this stuff out of here. How much condensed carbon do I have now? Almost a full stack. Let's run this last bit of carbon through there. Where's it at? This one. We'll run that through there. And then that should set us pretty good for carbon. We don't hardly have any sodium. Can we find marrow bulb? Let's get some of that. Now, marrow bulb is, I believe, is a 1-to-1 to give you sodium. So but you can get quite a few out of one node, one plant. It looks like these little these little phallic pieces coming out of the ground. So we're going to grab a bunch of those so we can maybe get some sodium before we leave the cave, and then we can start heading to our ship. Any more? Where are you at? Yep, there's a couple right here. All right, how many do I have? 69, that's it? Holy cow. All right, we gotta grab a few of those. Oh, here's some more right here, little flowers. Can I scan the flower? Yeah. Come on. Oh, gotta charge my thing. I didn't know it ran out. Gotta keep the multi-tool charged. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if and how the storyline plays out. Have I scanned you, sir? No, I have not. Thank you for your appearance. Oh, there is ferrite dust in this cave. We shall grab that while we're here. Now, looking for marble right there. It does not give us very much. See more? There's one. What would really be nice if we found a cluster of sodium out in the world. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Put that in there. Let's get what we have. 119. You can see there's just a 1-to-1, so we're going to get 119 sodium out of that. It's better than nothing. Sorry, I had to check my phone. I was getting some texts. I had to make sure it wasn't from the wife or the kids. We want more cobalt. I can grab a little bit while I'm here. Or at least while that machine is still running behind me. How much longer? Come on! There we go. Sodium, and get out of that. And we're going to pick that up. In our inventory right there. Perfect. All right. Where is the ship? That way. All right. Let's head out. leave our safe little haven of the cave. Thermal protection falling. Oh no. Don't say it's so. Dehydrated. You need that. Go down there. Oop. Punch in air. There we go. Give me your oxygen, sir. Thank you. And dihydrogen. In the early game, you're always collecting. Always, always, always. Yeah, it looks like we started on a frozen planet, Sigmar. Which I do enjoy frozen planets. Why, I don't know, but I do. Oh, let's see. Can we gather this? That. And then run away. You explode, and then you give me more stuff. Okay, can we reach... easy does it on the landing there, buddy. There we go. Let's hop in here so we can charge our stuff. Launch thrusters, vertical takeoff system. Yes, we got to repair that. We need 50 pure ferrite. I don't think we collected any pure ferrite. I think I saw a mineral that had it as a secondary, but we can make it in the refiner. Let's let our hazard protection charge back up. Is this early game? Yes, I just created this. We've been streaming now for an hour, so I created this an hour ago. We are on full. Hop out of that. Now there should be 4 oxygen here. Yep, there they are. There's always 4 oxygen plants near your ship. Always, always, always. Now let's see if we got any stuff here. These have been giving us nothing. Oh, that gave us projectiles. And what do we get? Sodium out of that. That's good. And what? More sodium? Yeah, I guess so. Get some more rusted metal. We can get that into ferrite dust. Matter of fact, ooh, processor, yay. Let me go ahead and put down my refiner. Let's put some carbon in it. Always put carbon in this if you haven't. And let's go ahead and process that into the ferrite dust. Is there anything I can scan? Like, I just saw it. Where'd it go? Stop moving. So basically start from scratch. Yes, I started from scratch. you caught it. You caught it at a decent time. Absolutely. So this isn't just going to be a permadeath playthrough. This will be a guide series. So I will be doing episodes after the stream and trying to focus on giving more guidance in the game, not just in permadeath, but it will be permadeath focused because that's what I'm playing. But I do have other guides out there already. You know, how to get living ship, how to get the upgrades, organic frigates, how to make nanites, how to make money, building a mining outpost. So feel free to check those out if you haven't. running. We're going to go in here so we can charge our hazard protection without spending any materials. What else do we need to do? We got to repair both the pulse engine and the launch thruster, but the pulse engine, do we have? Yeah, so we have the hermetic seal because doing abandoned mode skips the tutorial. So we can make that. We can make one metal plate. So we can click that to install both of those. And our pulse engine is repaired. And we need 50 pure ferrite and that one jelly that we did find. How much the hydrogen do I have? 238. I can make some more jellies that make life support. Let's pull that out of there. Let's finish doing that. Let's go talk to the ball. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel emptied. Sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer. Now, I don't know how this quest line is going to go if there are no alien life forms in my gameplay. Let's see here. Broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Scan initialized. Thank you. Okay, so yep, thermal protection falling. Okay. Now we need 50 pure ferrite, which is going to take. Wait a minute, where'd all our ferrite dust go? There it is. So 50 pure ferrite is going to take 50 ferrite. So it's a 1-to-1 to pure ferrite, and then it's 2-to-1 for pure ferrite to magnetized ferrite. While holding the mineral before you put it in the slot, if you wanted to decrease how much you're putting in, you can hit C. You see I went to 75. And then I can back this off and make only the 50 pure ferrite so I'm not taking up any extra space in my inventory. So the animals are still existent. It's just the alien life forms. So like the races, like the Gek, the Viking, and the Korvax. Supposedly those aren't going to be in the game. So I won't have the ability to go and talk to other pilots. I shouldn't see any random pilots landing on the planets that I could trade with or buy their ship. I'm curious as to whether the anomaly is actually going to be empty as well. Like I could probably still call the anomaly in, but there probably won't be anybody in it. Okay, now let's go back in here. But as far as animals aren't considered alien. Go figure. Pure ferrite. There we go. Launch thrusters are repaired. I am also going to lighten my inventory by putting the uranium in here. So you can hover over it, hit X on keyboard, and I can drop it straight into the starship. Hover over it, hit X, drop it straight in the starship. What do we got here? Crystal dihydrogen, okay. We're going to put this processor in there as well. It should be good. Now, I'm going to make a couple of life support gels. So let's make 4. Can we make 4? So we need the jelly. 1, 3, 4. That leaves us 97 dihydrogen. And then I can come down here next to my batteries and make life support gel. And I can hit E while hovering over it just to make more as long as I have the materials. So that'll give us 4 life support gels. So if we are stuck out and about and we're not near a cave and not near our ship, we have the ability to recharge our life support without actually utilizing the oxygen, because it takes a lot of oxygen to redo your life support in permadeath. Sorry, I got to adjust in my chair. Let me get a drink. Yes, Sigvar, that should mean no pirates as well. I'm also curious whether that means no sentinels. So, no planetary police. But I don't know if they're considered alien life form or sentient life. So again, this is going to be a learning experience. I'm wanting to see what the abandoned mode is all about. Alone amidst the stars, starship allows rapid travel through space. Reach your starship and board with E. Yes, we've already done that. Explore this planet for clues, rare items, new discoveries, or return to space, search for new planets. Okay, so we're going to explore this planet a little bit more. I want to find the last couple of animals, and then we also need to try and gather some of the salvaged materials. Conflict data unavailable, because there's nobody here to have conflict. We got 2 more animals to find, and then we can turn that in, and we'll receive 1,500 nanites. So if we can get to the anomaly, I don't even know if we can call the anomaly, but if we can get to the anomaly, there are stations in the anomaly that don't require you to interact with an alien. So there are things that we can buy, but we may not be able to buy things like from Selene. Selene is the exosuit vendor. You have to interact with Selene to actually purchase those upgrades. So if there's no alien life in the anomaly, we won't be able to talk to her to get exosuit upgrades. What is nanites? I actually have a video on nanites, but nanites is a type of currency in the game. Matter of fact, let me hop on my ship since I'm just standing out here in the wild. So right up here underneath my name, you see it says nanites. It's a type of currency. Units, that's money. I'm using air quotes right now, but that's your money essentially. And then nanites is a different type of currency that helps you purchase technologies. And then you have Quicksilver. Quicksilver, there's usually, I'm probably not going to have it in this game, but there's usually a Quicksilver vendor on the anomaly to where you can use Quicksilver to purchase specialty items that are available in No Man's Sky. And to get Quicksilver, there is a quest machine at the anomaly, they call it the Nexus, to where you money, yes. I just saw that. But there is a Nexus at the anomaly to where you can pick up missions, and there is always I believe 3 missions a day that will pay you in Quicksilver and another item, and that's how you collect Quicksilver in the game. But yeah, units are called that's the money currency in the game. Alright, now we need to go exploring. I need to make sure that my launch thrusters are full so I can call my ship to me. And then we're going to go out exploring. Let's see. I did not check this machine. Whoops. Living slime. I do not. God, I don't want to use living slime, but I'm going to hold on to it. I'll put it in the ship. You can process living slime and eventually it'll give you nanites, but it takes so long to do it. Let's grab this little guy out of the ground, because if we can get to the anomaly, then we are going to need salvage data to purchase building products or building recipes. So we need to start hitting like buried cash. That's going to be how we get upgrades early in the game. How much oxygen do I have? Let's go ahead and grab oxygen off this guy. Back up. Gonna pop. Let's grab that other one. And we're gonna gather him. So if I unlock the store, what would that mean? So as far as the store, that would be the galactic trade terminals. Now, those should still be available on the space stations. And probably in like the minor settlements. But there's not going to be vendors. There shouldn't be vendors. I can actually grab that through the ground. Great. What'd that give me? Hyperdrive module. Perfect. Put that in the ship. I'm not going to bother with both those guys. Let's see what we got. Animals over here. Where'd they go? I just saw the little dots. Oh, they're underground? Oh, there he is. What on earth? There he is, right there. He just barely popping out. Oh, I got to charge. She's one of those batteries. Let's do this and this. Can we see this guy a little bit better? There he is, right there. Holy cow. He's just hiding. Abandoned settlements and stations. Yeah, so there's usually, you can usually find trade stations on the planet. They got like 7 landing pads. You could probably still find those buildings. And those buildings have galactic trade terminals in them, but there's probably not going to be any NPCs. That's the whole part of the abandoned mode. What is that? Dioxide. That would actually be good to have. Because I could recharge my hazard protection with that rather than oxygen. And being on this planet, it's easier to get than trying to make the hydrogen jellies, which I'm fixing to have to use. Damn it, I let it get too far down. I had to use 2. If you drop below 20% on either one of your hazard protection or your life support, you end up using either 2 batteries or 2 life support gels rather than 1. So ideally, once you get around 20, just above 20% left, I recommend using the battery or life support gel, because then you only use 1 to charge yourself that 75 to 80% rather than 2 once you drop below 20%. Okay, let's change over to, the mining. We're going to use R to make that little bubble as small as we can. We can make it large, but I don't want it large. The smaller you have the little bubble, the more items you can collect from a node. See if we can get underground a little bit. Is it gonna let me do it? No. Yeah, it did. So you can dig a hole underground and you can stop your hazard protection from dropping. So if this was a large dioxide node, then you could drill down next to it so you're standing underground so your hazard protection doesn't drop. And then you can collect the dioxide or whatever material that you're gathering. And now that I've got a little dioxide, I can come in here and charge, excuse me, not dioxide. What do I need? I need hazard protection. That's my battery. There we go. So see, I have dropped down to 13% and I have to use 2 batteries. If I'd have checked this before I reached 20%, I'd have only used 1 battery. But now I've got it all charged up and I can sit here and gather my dioxide and it doesn't go down. Now, this does not act like a cave to where the cave will actually recharge your hazard protection. but just being underground stops it. I'm going to collect a little extra of the silica powder because it will charge my terrain manipulator. Excuse me, my terrain manipulator. Get knotted paracord. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you're doing well. I don't think you can expand the multi-tool slots or ship inventory slots in this mode. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, expanding, if you acquire the upgrade, then you can, because when you upgrade your multi-tool, you're not actually interacting with the NPC, you're interacting with the machine that is next to the vendor. So if you acquire the little upgrade thing to where you can increase your inventory, you can. Same thing for your starship, because you don't interact with the NPC to increase the inventory. You interact with the machine, the same machine you actually go and dismantle your starship. So if you're dismantling starships to make money, it's that machine. You don't actually interact with an NPC. So I believe you'd still be able to expand those as long as you acquired the right technology to do so. But you just wouldn't be able to purchase those upgrades because, one, the vendors never sold them. You either had to buy it with units or nanites, depending on which. And then you also got it through the technology that you gathered. A lot of times going through expeditions, you gather those technologies, or at least that's how I gathered a lot of mine. So the idea of expanding the inventory of your ship and multi-tool, it can be done without interacting with NPCs. Okay. Now, is there something nearby? Machinery there. Do we have any more animals? Not that I'm seeing, and I probably should have looked at this while I was still in the hole. What do we have left? Rare, ground, always active. Okay, so he's just going to be on the ground somewhere. I marked that damaged machinery, but it's next to my ship. I've already checked that one. Let's go to that buried cache over there. What's that landing? Yes, you can only upgrade your starship in the space station, but you don't have to interact with the NPC to do so. Mining beam module. That's the hyperdrive. This is the one here. Put that in there for now. Put that next to it so we can actually boost those two together. Mining speed 6%. Okay. Here's some oxygen. How much ferrite dust do I have? Those together. Okay. Wait. I headed towards... Did I lose my marker? I thought I was headed towards a cache. Did I already grab it? Holy cow. Oh, I did, because that was the technology. Duh. I got sidetracked. Let's go ahead and head towards that buried technology. Is this an actual cave? No. Is that a cave? No. Be nice to have a cave. Let's grab this. Let's do... hazard protection, yeah. See, I'm at 24% and I can still use one battery. There we go. And then that charged me up 76%. Grab that technology underground. Did I scan you guys? I did. Ancient technology or ancient data structures. That allows me to call my ship in. Oh, there you are right there. Perfect. We've discovered all 6, so we can actually go in, click fauna, folder register completion, 1500 nanites, right there. Perfect. So many questions. there's always questions. Yay, we got the milestone. Let's see. I need to be looking for caches. Because I feel that this is how we're going to be getting most of our technology. Grab that oxygen. Grab the sodium. Now, if you just walk all over the place, you're actually you lose less hazard and life support. Excuse me, you lose less life support than if you're running or jetpacking. You see those little arrows go up to 3 when I jetpack. That means you're losing life support faster. Did that get us? Open that. I didn't see what it gave us. Oh, it gave us gold. Okay. Not that I need gold right now. Thermal protection falling, 23%. Could still use 1 battery. There we go. Yeah, if you always check when she tells you that your life support and stuff is falling, because she usually tells you when it hits, when it starts dropping, and I think she tells you again at 25%. Wow, it's just up there. There's something down here, closer. No, there's not, but I kind of want to go and get that right there. Because if I'm out traveling and I do stumble upon a landing pad, I could call my ship in. Straight to that landing pad, and then when I take off from the landing pad, it won't cost me anything to take off. Just make tunnel throughout the planet. Yeah. You could do that. That would make for very boring content. But yeah, you could do that. You are limited by the world itself. Dude, I don't want this living slime. Because you dig so far down or so far into a mountain and you'll hit a bedrock that you can't dig through anymore. So there would be limitations to that. But yeah, theoretically you could do that. There is... There we go. Oh, I waited too long to do my protection. These... Yeah, I think getting other ships is going to be a struggle. So if we wanted to dismantle our ship and upgrade to a new ship, I think that's going to be a struggle because there's no pilots. There's not supposed to be in the game. And I'm not sure if we'd be able to find crashed ships because it's supposedly abandoned. Do caves fall in? I'm not sure I quite understand that. Now, granted, you can dig through a cave, yes, but you will still run into certain walls that you can't dig through. You know, and it's typically once you get to like large mountains and stuff, is when you start finding that. Let's see. What is... Let's get that. Let's... I have no room to make anything. All right, time to go back to the ship. Life support power low. Can we make it back to the ship? Now, if you're standing still, your life support does not drop. So dig everything except that bedrock possible. Yeah. Long as it's not protected by, say, a building or something, then yeah, you can dig it. I can dig it. Okay. Life support. Let's go ahead and use this 21 dioxide. We'll save the jellies because I only have 2 left. Let's see. We've got a hyperdrive. Drop that over there and we'll move that next to it. That way we can boost our hyperdrive range. So I can kind of show you here. Hyperdrive range is at 377. This is going to give us 276 light years more. That did not go up the way it was supposed to go up. Oh, that's because I still had it installed. Hang on. We got to remove it completely from the technology. There we go. So our hyperdrive range, we start out at 101. If we install that upgrade that we just got, it goes up to 391. If it's not touching the hyperdrive, then it was only 377. So you definitely want your upgrades to touch. That way they get the little upgrade boost. Oh, so you're asking if gravity is a thing when digging out? No. No, if you dig out underneath, you know, let's say you dig a circle and you dig everything out underneath that, leaving the center, it'll still be there. So there is no gravity when it comes to that aspect. However, there's gravity for the player, obviously. I am going to get rid of that living slime. I don't want to mess with it right now. Let's see. What else can I get rid of? We can only carry 9 of these at a time. I am going to put that in the ship. I don't need the gold. I'll put that in the ship. Don't need the silver. Put that in the ship. I got a little bit of cobalt. I can use that to make some more batteries. Hang on. Let's go down here. We'll use up that little block of cobalt. Let's see. We've got a little bit of dihydrogen. Let's make some more jellies. Let's go with 4. That'll be fine. That leaves us 150 dihydrogen. Then let's go ahead and make 4 more life support. So we'll hover over the existing. There we go. So now we got 6 life support. Now let's go ahead and create a hard save. So we hop out of our ship. It records a restore point. Then I'm going to hop back in the ship while I'm doing this. Then we can open our inventory. And we can resort inventory by value. We can sort it by name, by color, or by type. Color would probably be what I like. So let's go ahead and do type and make sure that it doesn't affect us. If it does, then we can restart from the restore point. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Doesn't look like we lost anything. Didn't lose anything there. Okay. I just saw that there was a bug with sorting, but it had to do with sorting the technologies. And it looked like people had lost several. But as long as you had a restore point, obviously you can go back to the restore point, and that's before you lost everything. You got too many survival game types mixed in your head. Been there, done that. Alrighty, so what do we have for a log? Amidst the stars, explore this abandoned universe. The galaxy is wide and full of wonder, and it's yours alone to explore. Each system has several planets to explore, but this abandoned universe is devoid of sentient life. You will have to survive alone amidst the wreckage of what came before. Okay. Deploy research terminals within your base to access new technologies. While on a planet, you can discover and rename mineral flora, fauna using the analysis visor. F, construct a base using the build menu. Now, this is interesting. The galaxy is wide and full of wonders. Yours to explore alone. Okay, so the galaxy. I was understanding that a little differently. Each system has several planets to explore, but this abandoned universe. Okay, so the whole universe is supposed to be devoid of sentient life. Okay, so that to me tells me that the Sentinels aren't even here. Have to survive alone amidst the wreckage of what came before. So there was something here before. So maybe I will be able to find wrecked ships to repair and keep as my own. Interesting. Find myself alone in a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before, but this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet. Yet I am not. And this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Lifeline to nobody. Yeah, Sigvar, sorting came with the new Worlds 2 update that came out yesterday. I'm not sure what you're talking about testing out in online mode, but I'm in permadeath, buddy. No, not going to happen. Alrighty, let's head to space. We have our launch thrusters are charged. Can I charge that? Oh, I got 100 pulse. So we're going to have to get some tritium. Hold on to that for a minute. So yeah, let's head to space and see what we can see up there. Yeah, sorting is definitely awesome. What am I skipping there? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be skipping. Explore nearby planets or search in a new system. Okay. Now, there is a space station, but you can see it's one of those corrupt space stations. So let's actually go and see what that's going to look like. Oh, actually, are there any asteroids nearby? I need to be shooting asteroids. There went some. Yep, there's a cluster. Let's shoot these guys. You can get some tritium. What were those? Jellies? Those jellyfish coming out of those? What is that? Oh, aren't those kind of cool? Well, I've seen that before. Huh. Alright, well, let's keep going. They don't seem to be messing with me, so that's good. Testing if there's no other sentient life. Easy there, Sigmar. Someone magically lands on ship on top of you. Yeah, that would suck right now because this is the starter ship and it's weak. No upgrades. But the good thing is I shouldn't have any pirate encounters, so I don't have to worry about somebody coming and attacking me because they want what's on my ship. And I also don't have to worry about mining asteroids because there's not going to be other ships that fly in front of you mining other asteroids. But I am curious, though, about these little jellyfish. These little Helios-looking guys. They don't seem to be doing anything. Wait. Huh, okay. Alright, did I get any stuff? Yeah, I got some of those. There we go. Now we got a little bit of stuff. Let's head to the space station. Yeah, pirates are just free loot. Yeah, they typically are. And I usually don't mind the pirate encounters, but I'm probably not going to have any in this play. Instead of doing the pirate, the loot comes to you. Yeah. Alrighty. We're going to head over to this side here. This is usually the side that has the vending machine. Wait, suppose a chair. The data and set. Well, you can at least still extract nanites. Okay. And check stock transfer. You get 1,300 units. All right. Trade terminal. Buy stuff if we need it. That's good. I don't have any money to buy anything. Look, there's that pure ferrite we needed. Copper. I didn't collect any copper. Got to do that to make a base computer. Let's see. Sell. Do I have anything I can sell? No. I can sell that salvage data. Those sell for pretty good. But I don't need to buy anything right now. The gold nugget. How much does the gold sell for? Is that still on me? No, that was in the ship. 32,000. Okay. Well, I'm not necessarily concerned about buying anything right now. Don't really have anything that I want to buy. I'd buy jellies or life support or batteries. Those would be the things I'd be concerned about buying right now. Not sure how the jellies are surviving in space. Yeah, those look to be like children of Helios. Helios is a big jellyfish in space. Terminals would, yeah, you would think that the trade terminals would mean that there are others that are trading, buying and selling items in the systems, but That's not how it works. Let's go ahead and create a restart point. And let's go hit another planet. We can do some more exploring, get some items, maybe get some upgrades. Let's see, can I call in? So no, I cannot call in the Anomaly. This was the planet we were just on. What other planets do we have? It's the moon. Cable planet. So that one's probably not got an atmosphere. That would be good to go to. Misty planet. Well, that sounds like it's going to have an atmosphere, but it doesn't have plants. Can I see? Was that another frost planet? Another frozen. Ooh, ancient bones. That'll give us money. Dioxide, silver, and copper. Is there another planet in the system? What is this one? Hazy planet. Copper, fecium, and silver. Wait, can you attack the space station? Don't know. Well, let's see. Can we attack the space station? Yes, and we do have the police. Well, let's go in here and turn that crap off. So there is sentient life. It doesn't get rid of the police. The sentinels. That's interesting. All right, let's head back out. They should be gone. Sigvar, you're going to get me killed, buddy. Immersion ruined. Yes. Okay. So that means, hang on. That means that I can find the Sentinel Towers. And there's probably going to be sentinels around the tower. So then I could actually build a battle base. And I could get upgrades and nanites that way. Could be a short run. You're absolutely right. It could be a short run. It said sentient, not artificial intelligence. You are right. You're right, Sigvar. It would not be the first time that you've tried to kill me. Okay, let's hit a different planet. We're gonna... Do we want to hit the hazy planet? No. We got one here. Oh, was there another one? I feel there's another planet over there that I can't see. Let's head that way. Is it down? Oh, there it is, right there. Shell-strewn planet. Cobalt, gold, copper. That's not going to give us... It might give us dihydrogen. Practically the same thing. It's just one's cabled and one's shelled. Let's go to the shelled. What the hell? Oh, the bone planet. That's right. That's right. That's where I was going to go. Thank you. Wanted to go to the one with the ancient bones on it. Completely forgot. Come back down. Come back down. Was that it? No. Where was the one with the bones? Okay. Cable planet. There it is. Oh, another frozen planet. Perfect. Wait, isn't one race AI? Would be the Atlas. Anomaly detected. What are we detecting? Oh, look. Child of Helios. Incoming message. Hopeful. Wave of calm washes over me as my communicator tunes itself to this beautiful giant. Its message is no conventional broadcast, but an analog transmission of pure emotion. Let the feeling take hold as I contemplate the being before me. Disconnect. Okay, now you're in the way of me getting to my planet. Yeah, the jellies we were seeing were I guess they would call them children of Helios. Yeah, Leslie, there's a lot of space anomalies that you run into. One of my favorites is there's a huge skull you run into. It looks like a huge dinosaur skull. That's one of my favorites. Alrighty, now let's see. Well, it looks very similar to the planet we just left. Mark-a-lot, thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Wonder how to get blueprints for each tech. Crash ships as one, but with no anomaly, I wonder if there's another way. I don't know if there is no anomaly, or maybe I haven't gone that far, but it appears to me, because I don't really... This is the only quest that I've got right now to just explore. And I don't know if I'm going to be getting any other quests, because most quest lines have you interact with NPCs, and there's not supposed to be any. Even though we just proved that the space police will come and get you if you shoot the space station. But maybe those are just drones that are left over from programming before, I don't know. But getting blueprints and stuff, you get those from exploring planets, looking for like the buried cache and the damaged machinery and stuff. Those items will give you blueprints sometimes. Now this little thing here should detect a minor settlement. But it is the anomaly. Now, the space station is not the anomaly. All right, let's hit this waypoint. This should get us a minor settlement that normally has 2 NPCs at it. So we'll probably have a trade terminal that would be a multi-tool that we could get if we could afford it. Yeah, see, there's Sentinel right there. So we do still have Sentinels. Okay. So I guess Sentinels are not considered alien. How far is this minor settlement? 8 hours. That's a little too far to walk. An ancient bone there. Let's go to the settlement first, and then we'll go do ancient bone stuff and explore the planet. Finding glyphs, the grave sites. So then we shouldn't see travelers on space stations. I'm wondering if all the space stations are that redacted, corrupted space station like we just saw. What was that, 21 minutes? Oh, we're going to have to go to space. No, I mean the anomaly is the anomaly, meaning it might have NPCs in it. Maybe. I mean, anything's possible, but I have to get to where I can call it if it's going to be available. Can I make launch fuel? So I can make antimatter, I can make launch fuel, and I can make warp cells. Okay, so we've skipped all of those quests because I have those recipes available to me. So we need to focus on maybe getting to another system. Free parking. I like free parking. Oh. It's got eggs around it. Okay. Destination reached. Yeah, see, there's no NPCs in here. Okay. Well, let's grab stuff. See if we get anything good from these. Let's see. I think I can research this. Haunted terminal. Let's see what this gets us. Yeah, if I can summon the anomaly, I am assuming that there's not going to be any aliens on the anomaly. It's just going to be the anomaly. So, like, I wouldn't be able to interact with Nada or Polo or the Quicksilver vendor. That's my assumption. I haven't made it that far. I don't even know if the anomaly is available. Because typically there's a quest line to make the anomaly available, and that was the one for Artemis. Yeah, I haven't noticed any freighters either. Analyze data log. Discover something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my journey. What's aiding me? Some nanites. All right, thank you. Is there anything else over here? We have... Oh, there is a trade terminal in here. Yeah, it looks like the one at the space station. Oh, the hydrogen jelly right there. And rusted metal. Okay. Good to know. We got a weapon. B class. That's a lot of slots open. I know I don't have enough money for that. 6.5 million. Can we do a straight trade? No. Yeah, that's what Mark, that's what I'm thinking too, is it may require me to jump because I do have the capability to make jump fuel and stuff. But also I need nanites and things. Ship. Let's check these boxes. Another processor. Let's see. Let's put that in there. Can I come back for that weapon? Yes. Yeah, I can always come back. It'll be the same weapon at any minor settlement on this planet. So if I find another minor settlement, it should have the same weapon available. Alrighty, I need to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Morning coffee caught up with me. Alrighty, so do I have... No. So I'm thinking that we need to maybe try and jump to another system and see if we can trigger either A, the availability of the anomaly, or if it gives me a quest line for that. I don't know that too many quest lines are going to be available, though. But we got to get some chromatic metal, which means we got to go out and find some copper. Is there any copper nearby? Ancient bones. Copper. Right there. Let's go get some copper. Checked all these, right? Did I not check that? Oh. Must have clicked out of that too quickly. Might just re-download the game to sort your inventory. Weapon depleted. Thank you. Let's get that. Let's make the little ball as small as we can. Let's gather some copper. Thermal protection falling. And then we should probably maybe scan the animals on this planet and find some more salvage data. So if the anomaly is available, maybe we can purchase some things. Acquire some nanites and stuff. Charge my hazard protection. Being able to get a new weapon would be really nice. Let's see. Let's scan these guys. Wow, you're all related. Okay. Oh, there's some. That guy. Four of 6. So we got 2 more animals on this planet. What type of animals? And where? Rare ground, common underground. So we need to find a large cave and then look for just the rare guy on the ground. Perfect. Well, it's got pure ferrite and sodium in it. Oh, but I can't get it because I don't have the advanced mining laser. Which if I had a weapon, I could pick a fight with you guys. Let's see. Some more copper up there. And a machine. I'm sure updating would work if you had it installed. It might. I mean, you can try it without installing it, but it might prove difficult. Let's see. What do we get here? Ooh, life support gel. Thank you. Health is at a maximum. Okay. Condensed carbon. What we got here? Pick that up. And let's recharge that. Do you focus on perfect scanning or just what you happen to see nearby? Yes. When I'm on a planet, I will, when it comes to like plants and stuff, I will. Am I too close for that? Okay. I will focus on animals for the most part because I want the nanites. Beyond that, I will scan plants and minerals kind of when I think about it. Tried to 100%, but it took me ages. Yes, it can take you quite a long time. I have done a couple of planets to 100%, but it does. It takes a long time, usually because of the minerals. So, yeah, as far as tips, once you're having a hard time finding plants, you want to spend time in caves and then travel to the different hemispheres of the planet. So if you are, let's say, in the northern hemisphere when you land on the planet, then you want to make sure that you're traveling to the southern hemisphere and then start working your way east and west. That way you're more likely to find the different plants and stuff. And usually the ones that you have a hard time finding are like the ones that are like right on the surface. Even though there may be plenty, they're hard to see sometimes, especially if you're on a planet that is overgrown or something like that, has a lot of foliage. I was headed towards, yeah, thermal protection. Got it. This is what I was looking for. Let's there we go. Stop my hazard protection, and now I can focus on getting the copper without losing any hazard protection. How much copper do I have already? I've already got a stack of copper. All right, well, let's get our little machine out here. Put carbon in it. And let's put some copper in it. Let that run. How much does antimatter take? It takes 25 each and then 20 condensed carbon. And I think I need to make 4 or 5 to fill my hyperdrive to full on Permadeath. Probably should slow my roll on this. Because I only have one more inventory slot left. Got too much stuff. Okay. Can I put that there? I can. And I have 2 slots. I should probably... Nope. I don't want to process that because I've already got a partial stack of ferrite dust. All right, how much did this get me? Okay, so that is going to be 3 life support, or not life support, the antimatter for the warp drive. Let's go ahead and process a little bit more. So I don't mind having a stack of chromatic metal. It's not gold, but copper is valuable. Yeah, copper's not. I mean, yes and no. I mean, you can sell it, but I need the chromatic metal if I'm going to establish a base. I need it for the base computer, and you need it for many items, mainly warp drive fuel. Now, what would really be nice if I could find, what is it, activated indium, but we can't get to that type of system right now. Activated indium, when processed, gives you 4 chromatic metal for 1 activated indium. So that's the best one to process to get chromatic metal. Have you seen how expensive copper cables are? Yes, I have. Go. Put that in the inventory. So what, we got 150 now? Okay, that's good. Really don't need this ammunition on me right now. But I also don't necessarily want to get rid of it. So that's the thing. When you first start out in permadeath, you don't really want to get rid of anything. How much copper do I have left? Let's go ahead and start processing the rest of this copper, and then I'll gather a little bit more while it's running. When you're an old trillionaire and they ask you how you got rich and you tell them I just bought copper. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's charge that. Put that there. I've got a little stack of copper in case I need it. I've freed up 3 slots. Oh, we got 2 jellies, so let's go ahead. How much carbon do I have? 7. I don't have enough carbon. Okay, that's fine. That up. Still got 2 slots left. Now, it's that minor settlement we were at. I just don't hardly have any slots to get ancient artifacts, though. The bones. That's the problem. Is they don't stack. They take up a slot for each one. I scanned you. Let's head back to the ship. Maybe I can dump off some stuff at the ship, make the fuel. Easy. Ooh, that was close. And then I can go out and maybe find these last 2 animals and search some more buried treasures or buried cash and stuff. Buried treasure, or I've already got a stack and something of oxygen, so I'm not going to worry about that guy. Okay, so I could sell the gold. Need to gather some more of those. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm not using it. I've already questioned it a couple of times. Let's see. The antimatter. Let's go ahead and see about making 4. And then, can I make 4 housing? Yes. And then I can make 4 warp cells. There we go. Now I can put those warp cells in there, and it only fills me to 67%. Welcome to Permadeath. So I probably need to make maybe 2 more. At least 1 more. Let's go ahead and make 1 more. %. Well, that gave us 20. Yeah, I don't want to make another one because we'll lose 4% of our fuel. So we'll have to see how much it costs me to use the warp drive. Let's see. Now I'm going to hold on to the jelly. I am going to, let's process the ferrite or the rusted metal. That way we can do a little... We don't have any carbon. That's right. We'll use what carbon I have left. Process what I can. Hop back in the ship. Any carbon. I'm going to put the chromatic metal in the starship. Free that up. Hold on to that. Don't need the copper on me. Processing the ferrite, we're going to keep that. Let's put those together. Even though we have a sorting system, I'm still sorting by hand. There we go. So that frees us up with, what is that? 8 more slots. I'll keep the cobalt on me. Once I get carbon, I can make those 2 jellies into life support gels. Okay. Now it's a matter of waiting on that to finish. While we're sitting in the warmth of our truck. And then we need to search for a cave because one of the animals is going to be a cave dweller. Well, I should probably go over and check those little buildings over there. Check around the save beacon over there because I see some boxes over there. I could get these eggs to either sell or turn into nanites, but I don't know that I necessarily need to do that right now. Because I'm kind of missing slot inventory. I don't want to like fill up my inventory with stuff like that. Let's see. I heard the machine stop here. Yeah, refiner out of fuel. That's fine. We'll pick up the refiner and then we got a little ferrite dust. We have our refiner. Yeah, thermal protection falling. Let's charge life support. I'm going to use the dioxide instead of the jellies. Let's go visit these guys over here. Don't even have a weapon right now, so... Get rid of that living slime. What do we get? Nanites. Nanites are good. Doesn't appear to be anything in there that I can't walk in there. Let's see. Any of you guys scannable? Already scanned all of you. Perfect. Yep, temperature level stabilizing. I will take that. Can I notice any caves nearby? There's something there. There's a buried cache. But we're going to mark that. See if we can locate the cave that is in. We're going to do it the easy way. And we're going to increase our bubble size, and we're just going to blast a hole. And we have a cave. Now there was a trade terminal in that building, so we can actually pick these little things up right here, the subterranean relics, and we can sell those. How many can we hold at a time? 3 at a time. Holy cow. Scan the marrow bulb. Look for little red dots. Because that's kind of the whole reason I'm in here. I don't think this is going to be a big enough cave. Get the sodium. Well, I can sure tell the difference with that 6% mining speed. Oh, wait. No, I can't. What is giving me carbon? Oh, these little guys on the ground. Well, perfect. I will take your carbon, sir. Inventory full. Okay, what do I got? Get rid of that. Oxygen. See, I don't need oxygen. That's the thing. Don't need all of that oxygen, but how much carbon? Oh, I got quite a bit of carbon now. Good. Well, let me make these gels. That's good. I'm going to get rid of that one stack of silica dust. We can sell those items. There we go. Red dot. Where's that guy at? Is he outside? He's outside. All right, let's head back out our little hole here. See if we can find that guy to scan. There you are. Now, which one were you? Were the... Oh, we have a flying one. I thought we had... I didn't know we had a flying one left. Oh, but it's only daytime. Diurnal is daytime. Okay, let's go back in here. Was there a trade terminal in here? Yes, there was, because there was that. Yep, right there. Sell these items. Do you miss any ancient bones? No, because I haven't collected any because I don't want to fill up my inventory, and there doesn't seem to be any close. Let's see here. I do want to sell the vortex cubes, though. I just found those in that cave. I could sell salvage data for money, but I don't necessarily want to right now because I need salvage data to buy the building supply, building recipes. But I did gather some extra carbon. I can put this in the ship. And if I can find the one last animal then I can get the nanites for the discoveries from this planet. And then we can jet set off to another system and see if that triggers the anomaly availability. All right, what else is available nearby? Let's go get some of these buried technologies. I think those are going to be more important right now than ancient bones. We got to wait for daytime for the flying animal. Oh, can't collect those, but I can collect those. More metal. Or like casing, I don't need that, but I can sell it. Ooh, another microprocessor. Condensed carbon, rusted metal. Sodium, okay. Oop, oh, nope, I didn't do anything. Sorry. Wasn't me. These are not the droids you're looking for. Next. Some buried technology over here. What did I do? Stub my toe on a rock? You didn't like that? Go away. No thermal protection. That's right. Come on. Let's get out of this. Charge my stuff. There you go. Literally out of inventory space again. Holy cow. Okay. Permadeath! Yay! Could really find some drop pods. Those would be nice to find. You can increase your inventory with those. Anything else fancy around? No. Yeah, I imagine finding the fallen travelers, the grave sites. You won't be able to talk to travelers on space stations in this mode. Oh, what is it? All right, let's put this there. Man, I got quite a bit of that. Let's put some of that in there. Let's put this in here. I want to save those microprocessors because those will be useful later. Let's go see about selling those two items because there's not supposed to be any Korvax or Gek or Viking, so I don't need any of those relics right now. I would if I wanted to use a portal, depending on... Ooh, how are the portals going to work? Because it's usually the controlling race that you need their item for. And if there is no controlling race, then how does that work? Is there a controlling race? Oh, this does still say it's a Viking system. So then I would need a Viking relic to activate the portal. Planetary portal. Okay. Good to know. Is it daytime out yet? I need flying creatures in the daytime. Milestone. What do we get? Earned 83,933 units. Oh, 107,259 units. Thank you. 2 milestones at once. How far away are those ancient bones? 265, 303. I could go see if I can grab those. Let me charge up real quick. Let's get my life support charged up. No, not that. Not that. I gotta go in here in my ship. We'll go ahead and use this 18 dioxide. Let's go see about that ancient bones. Maybe we can get lucky and get one that's expensive. Yeah, there should be daytime on the other side of the planet, but the sun's coming up. Let's see if we can... Setting out. Travel 8,000 units. And I can't get up that hill. Here, birdie, birdie, birdie. Where you at? Really use some sidewalks getting up that hill. Some stairs. Am I wanting to avoid spoilers for this mode? I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I like figuring things out. I do. But I mean, I'm not opposed. I mean, if you already know something, that's okay. At least it tells me things. Because this is a learning experience, and this is also going to be a guide series, so we're here to learn. Where was that ancient bones at? I already grabbed it? Oh, I grabbed it through the ground. Okay. Is there another one nearby? 900. No, I'm not traveling that far. Right up there, 197. Let's go see what that is. Check for the birds. No flying creatures. That was a flying one, right? Oh no, now it says underground. Gosh dang it. I could have swore it told me flying earlier. Okay, let's go check. You guys are all in my way. Let's go check this little natural burial site. Oh, looks like there's a couple of bones here. Let's get our thermal protection going. There we go. Nothing special, just some basic bones. Okay, so now I gotta look for underground again. I could have swore that told me that the one I needed was flying. No, I don't need pellets. I don't want to feed you. That they added the Utopia modules to the base building so you can get new tech that way? Okay. I am curious about the new ancient building structures that they added the blueprints for. But again, I believe those require Is it the quest line? Oh, it may be the Expedition 17 that's coming up. I remember reading something that there was like a quest or something that you had to do to unlock those. But I think that there are rewards with the new expedition for the new ancient structure recipes. Just stub my toe, dude. Let's see. I'm gonna get up there. Charge my hazard protection. Do I have any more? No, I just got that or that. Let's just do that. A lot of charging of things. Let's check this. No slime. I don't want it. Yep, thermal protection falling. Grab the tech. How many slots do I have left? I can pick up, what, 5 more tech? But that's it. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That frees up 2 more slots. So I have 3 slots open. Still looking for cave, but I don't see any indication of a cave here. I did not make sure that my launch thrusters were full. Can I see that? I doubt they're full enough. So let's kind of start making a loop. Is this a cave? No, just a hole. There is a cave, though. There a bit. Ouch. A cave opening over here? No, I may have to make my own cave opening. Life support. I feel that those are not going to be in a deep enough cave. But, let's find out. Let's get that. Let's make a big hole. The hazard for us before it tries to get rid of us. Drop down. Oh, are you the underground? There you are. Good job. All right, well, let's grab this one little thing here. And see about leaving. Those guys are not happy that I'm in here. All right, let's get out of here. I should have everything now for this. Yes, 6 of 6, so there's another 1,500. So we got 3,300 nanites, so that'll be something if we can purchase anything. So let's head back to our ship and see about jumping to a new system. What do we get? Discover all species on 2 planets. Thank you. I accept cash for reward. Excuse me. Yes, I know I passed up that oxygen. I have quite a bit already. Oh, yeah. Did not hit the thrust buttons quick enough. And do I have anything to sell? Yes, I do. What? You are very annoying, sir. Let's go in the building. And let's sell these ancient bones that I got, which probably don't sell for very much. Yeah, you can sell those. And we're going to sell these vortex cubes. What are we up to now? 371,000 units. Woohoo! Alright, now let's create a heart save real quick. Just in case we run into any glitchy problems. Now, get out of off my screen. There we go. Let's go ahead and fill that up so I don't forget again. We got 84% on that. Is there anything else I can put in my ship? Yes, put that in there. Get rid of that. Free up some spaces. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. Perfect. All right, well, let's head to space. Let's see where we can go. Access the galaxy map with S. I like to use M on the keyboard because it takes me right to it. We are 708,000 light years from the center of the galaxy. Bit of a drive. All right. Where can we go next? Wait, do we have... There is no quest, so it's like just Galactic Core and Free Explore. Okay. Let's see. Water, Pikeen, water, Gek. So that's as far as we can go. Might as well jump to there. It says water in the description. You have a high chance of finding Paradise type planets, because your Paradise type planet is going to have water on it. Yay, first contact. Now that... Oh, it's another... Yeah, see, it's another corrupted station. Let's see what's sold here. Since we're here, and then we'll head back out into space. I don't think that we are getting the anomaly. Look like pumpkins laying there. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Oh, they got pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite. They got the seals here. Phosphorus, that's good for recharging your multi-tool. Okay. Not terrible. All right, let's head down into space and see if the anomaly is available. Yes, the anomaly is now available. Okay, so the jump is what did it. Good. So let's do that. Let's go check the anomaly. And see if there's anything to see here. First things first, there is no Quicksilver vendor. But you can still interact with the terminal. Good. Wait. That means I can probably get stuff from other expeditions. Yep, I can get all my goodies that I've collected. Okay, good. I'll collect those later. Can change my appearance. But yeah, see the vendors that are normally here are not here. that means that Nada and Polo aren't here. Ooh, Nada is, but she is unknown entity, and she looks like she's been powered down. Oh, hi there. Okay, let's interact with you. Unknown entity. The robotic entity is frozen. An empty shell. They possess all the trappings of existence, but emit nothing but static. The entity, like the station itself, seems at once deeply alien and yet deeply familiar. An old friend? A home? Or just another void? Leave. Okay, well, there we go. No Polo, though. Alone in a world of cold steel artificial intelligence. Yes. Oh, another milestone. Yeah, see, Celine's not back there. Travel 10,000 kilometers. Alright, so... yeah, we can't interact with any of that. We can still get construction, because there's not a person or an alien to interact with, but like Celine is who you had to interact with for the exosuit stuff, so we can't do that. We can still get the exosuit upgrades. That one cost me units. That one's free. I'm going to fill in that spot down there. We can't get multi-tool upgrades. There's a multi-tool. How much do you cost? Ooh, that other one was better. We can get the synthesis laboratory, so that's good. So we can purchase all of those and all of those with nanites. But we cannot get the exocraft upgrades because we had to interact with a person. Okay. Good to know. So we can get some things, but not all things. And I'm guessing that we won't be able to do the whole expand your base quest, because those typically have you go and hire NPCs to run the different terminals. And if there's no NPCs to hire, we can't hire anybody. But we can change our appearance. Actually, I need to go get stuff out of the Quicksilver from the rewards. Now, I could upgrade my ship because I have ships available through the expedition rewards. So I could get a new ship that way. Let's see. Yeah, collect special rewards. So I did get the Starborn Phoenix. I have that available to me. I could use that. Nope, I didn't want to get all the way out. And then, of course, the expedition rewards. I don't have all of them, but we got the Bounty Herald I could use. Can we do... go back this way. Companions, multi-tool. I could get the Scepter for the multi-tool. I do like using that. I have that on my other playthroughs. You're teasing you with what you could have. Well, all of this stuff, you see it says available. I do have it. But yes, as far as no NPCs being on here, yes, they're teasing you in what you could have. But we have to find them in other ways. What was I trying to look for? Ships. So these are all the ships that I do have available. I got the Cursed Frigate, but I don't even know if I could get a freighter. Because there's no... if there's no alien life, then if there was a freighter in space, there would be no alien life on it for me to go and talk to them and purchase their freighter. Even as a reward, you know, so like freighter battles. Are freighter battles still going to be a thing? So like every 5 jumps within 3 hours, every 3 hours of gameplay, you will get a freighter battle. If you're jumping into a pirate system, you have the potential for the Dreadnought battle. Like those, in my mind, those aren't even going to exist. Or are they going to exist, but you're not going to have anybody to talk to collect the ship from? So who's manning the ship? So just things we're gonna have to test. All right. I am not going to take a ship or multi-tool right now, but I might get appearance. The chitin. Do I want to do this? It's the helmet. What was this from? This was from the... is it from the fishing expedition? I don't remember which expedition this was from. I do like the Atlas stuff. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. Testing is fun. Absolutely. I love testing stuff. Let's see. The construct. Let's do the construct. So do the hands, chest, feet, legs. And then I will do the Atlas head and Atlas flight pack like I did before on my other characters. I kind of like that setup. And then we'll go to the appearance modifier. And then we can go body shape. Nope. Like this guy's even taller. Well, that's like your base one. You guy's taller and more husky. And you got this guy. Geez, I kind of want to be taller. All right, let's go. Let's change my head. Where is the Atlas head shield? Ooh, gold. That's kind of a cool color. Torso. Construct chest. We're going to skip over the armor because I don't want to put the armor on because it'll block all this. And then we'll do gloves, construct hands, legs. We're going to do construct legs, boots. We'll do construct feet. Backpack. We are going to do Atlas flight pack. And then we get to go back and start coloring everything. Profile accents. We'll do I don't know that I like all that. Like that. And then we can do that. That changes the light. Use the deeper green. I kind of like that. What about that gray? White? Not sure about all those patterns on there. There we go. We'll use that deep purple. Light, dark, dark green. Okay. Torso. Elaborate. Light, dark, dark green. Ooh, green arms. Maybe we'll switch these up. Go dark. There. There we go. Green is the accent color. Like that. Skipping armor. Going straight to the gloves. Slight rust. Alright, so we're going to do light, dark, and green. It should be fine. Legs. What is that? Chevron? Oh, I see there's a chevron on the kneecaps. You can have my metal G-string there, colored pink. How about we do none of those? I don't like any of those. We'll do slight rust. We're going to do light, dark and green. Well, nope, we're going to do this backwards. Dark. There we go. What is... Wait, what is green? There's something back here that I'm not seeing. I can't see behind me. I can't see where that green is. Okay, so no, definitely don't want that. I'm not sure about that at all. All right, we're going to leave it like that. That way I can see where that green is. Maybe it's something visible from behind. All right, and we're going to go here. Slight rust, light, dark, and green. Little actuators there, green. If I do green here and dark there. Again, I don't see the green. All right, we'll leave it just like that for now. I may change it later, but I am not seeing the accent for that green. Backpack. 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 Yes, I have kids. We're going to do light. I think we did light, dark, and green. Yeah. Banner? What do we got here? Whispering egg. Man, you can barely see it. Let's change those colors. There, now you can see that better. Yeah, we'll do that. No booty camera. Yeah, it doesn't let you spin all the way around, and it lets you see the side profile. Let's see. Astronaut, photographer, engineer, community research, explorers guild, the Whispering Egg, racing flag, traveler. Kind of like the traveler. Gek, weaponry. Weaponry? Oh, I see. It's the gun. Corvax, Flora. Flora? Meh. Fauna. A paw. A portal. Shield. Pirate. Merchants Guild, Viking, the Black Hole, Mercenaries Guild. Kind of like Traveler. We'll stick with that. Okay. There we go. Now I got my character made. Perfect. You can still do the egg sequencer. Chronos grill system. Now. Oh, we can cook on that. Oh, nice. But Chronos isn't here to give him items, because you could get nanites from him by cooking stuff, and if he liked it, he gave you more nanites. Alrighty, now I need to go purchase a couple of building things. So let's go see what I can get. Actually, I could probably purchase a couple of things through the construction terminal that you put in your base. We need to go see what planets are in this system as well. Yeah, see, that's a lot of ferrite dust right now. I don't think that we're going to get the quests to get to the storage stuff. Flat stone. That requires glass. Glass, that does not require glass. Pick that up. And got the end cap for it. Ferrite dust and carbon. We're going to pick out the sail. Do like those. What do I got? I got 24 salvage data left. Let's go with the wiring, biofuel reactor, solar panel, battery. We'll hold off on that. Like those little lanterns for lighting. They're cheap. Takes 5 sodium. I just wish you could change the color of the light itself, like the light that's emitted, rather than having that orangey red color. We've got a flag available to us already, so we don't need a flag. We're not doing underwater building yet. Maybe later. Definitely want to save beacon. And base teleporter. And a signal booster. I think next is going to be, I want to try and get 30 more and get landing pad, the galactic trade terminal, and at least a medium refiner. Possibly the nutrient processor, because I know that they've added new recipes or something in the game as well. So they've made I believe they've made making food more viable in the game. So we'll try and get 40 more of those salvage data. There we go. Excuse me. You need a drink. Throat's getting rough. Now, does the Nexus still give us quests? It looks like it does. Yes, this is where you get your Quicksilver. So we can still do quests through the Nexus to get certain items. You can make units, make nanites. You get, the warp hypercores, exosuit upgrade charts. Those are going to be nice for upgrading our suit. Factory override unit. I don't know that I've ever used one of those. But that first one, that orange one, always gives you the Quicksilver, which you can use at the Quicksilver vendor. And you can create exotic items from Quicksilver. So you can get different items in here by spending Quicksilver. Pretty much mostly all cosmetic items. You've been gone for 3 hours, no wonder you're parched. Yes. Alrighty, let's go out into the stars and see what planets we have in this system. Let's see about maybe establishing our first base. Temperate planet with aggressive sentinels. Not the best place. Temperate planet, yes. Aggressive sentinels, no. I don't want the cops up my butt the whole time. Another sub-zero planet. Magnetized ferrite. That's good. I like that. What's this big ass planet? Miasmatic planet. Fungal mold, copper, ammonia, magnetized ferrite, and salvageable scrap. And a hot planet, scalding planet. Selenium, copper, phosphorus, and magnetized ferrite. Man, there's 3 planets with magnetized ferrite as one of the main things. Is there only 4 planets? Yeah, there's only 4 here. Okay. What was in the last system? I can't see all the different planets because I didn't land on them. So we only landed on 2. We started on this planet. Went to that planet. That's the one that's got the ancient bones. I'm almost tempted to go back to that system and make a base on this planet. Almost tempted. And I can almost guarantee I'll make a base on that planet at some point. It'll be my battle base, because those guys will just come after me and be pissed off all the time. I don't want to go to another sub-zero planet. Let's go check this planet out. Now, if it's super mountainous, I am not going to build on it, because I do not like climbing mountains. Okay, so it looks like it's got plateaus on it. Now, I could jump again and see if we could find like a more paradise-type planet, which is probably a good idea. Well, this planet looks like poo. I mean, it's green, but like there's nothing here, just a bunch of rocks. Let's see, how much fuel do I have? Warp fuel, 64. Okay, so I only used 20% to jump. All right, let's jump to another system. Do I have pulse engine fuel? I do have some. There we go. All right, let's jump to another system. How far can we go? What's this next one? It's another water system. Now, if you click it, left click it once, you can see how many planets or moons are in there. It looks like there's going to be 3. There's one behind the label there. I want to find a different system that's going to have more planets. That requires indium drive. It's not going to be 1, 2. Looks like 3 bodies. I also want to look for a label that says water, like we've been seeing. Let's see. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it looks like the one behind the label there has a moon attached to it. So that would be 6 celestial bodies. Let's go here. See what this system has to offer for us. Now, in Permadeath, fighting the Sentinels is going to be easy from mostly anywhere. Because you're in Permadeath, you're always going to have a little Sentinel that's going to be nearby. That little patrol guy that if I tripped over something or shot a rock or whatever, he got mad and he came over and he scanned me and stuff. All I got to do is engage him. And then he's going to start the whole battle process. But I need to have a weapon and a base. Because I am not... This early in the game, you're not prepared for those type of battles, especially going all the way up to the Walker and stuff. Fiery planet. Dusty planet, another aggressive Sentinels, and the moon is going to be behind this one. Can you see that? Come on. Show it to me. I'm going to have to go around the planets being a butt. Plus, I think there's a moon back here I can't see either. Icebound. And, oh, Jesus, I didn't go quite far enough to see that other one. There we go. What do we got over here? There's another one down there too. I don't know if I've scanned that one. This is the moon. Humid moon. Okay. Let's go check that out. Well, that's a lot of shooting stars. It's kind of cool. You see the little plumes of dust when they hit the planet. That's kind of cool. I don't know that you really saw the plumes of dust when on the impact before. All right, is there anything nearby? All right, let's go see what that is. Oh, look at that. Drop pod. We can increase our inventory. As long as I've got all the materials. First contact. Go check over here. Projectiles. Microprocessor. Rusted metal. Let's go ahead and hit the save beacon. Save point. I keep calling it a beacon, but it's different than the beacon. Now, if we go in here, we can interact with this little exosuit upgrade module. And also, if you step in far enough, you're protected from the outside hazards. We need an antimatter housing, sodium nitrate, carbon nanotube. Okay, so we can make the housing and the tube. One housing, one tube, and then we have sodium that we can process in our portable refiner and make sodium nitrate. And I believe it's a 2-to-1. Let's see if I can stand right here. Set it just outside the door. Let's charge this with carbon. And we needed 10 sodium nitrate. So that means that we're going to be using, I believe, 20. Yeah, there we go. That way I can make just 10 and I don't have to worry about having an extra taking up an inventory slot. Put that in our pocket. Put that in our pocket. Get out of that. Put that in our pocket. And we can turn around and interact with this upgrade module, and we can give it the antimatter housing, the sodium nitrate, the carbon nanotube, and then in return, it's going to give us one exosuit upgrade slot, which I think I'm going to put it in technology. There we go. And then, of course, we got lots of animals to scan. Do we have anything fun and special? It does not appear so. There's some more data structures over there. And, oh, purple planet. I didn't even notice that when I landed. Very nice. Oh, we got a rainbow over there. That's a big bug. Are you mean? You gonna attack me? No, you're just gonna attack the other bugs. Dude, that's cool looking. That is definitely cool looking. Life support at 50. Okay. All right, well, I guess now we need to find a place to set up camp. Probably not in this ugly-ass crater, though. It's a hazardous plant. Nope, I need to get this, finish getting the stuff out of there. Oh, Viking effigy. I don't need that. New planet recorded hot temperature? What's my temperature here? Like, my hazard protection isn't even affected. Probably because the only two planets we've been on have been cold planets. So this is right now the warmest planet that we found. Okay. Can we put stuff in the ship? Yes, we'll put this stuff in there. We need to keep this with us because I think we need 75. No, we need 30 chromatic metal for the base computer. I don't need this. Don't need. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's gonna be easy enough to craft. There we go. I think I kind of want to fly around the planet a little bit, but I also want to explore on foot. Let's get some of these scans out of the way here. Well, that's a mineral. Scan that big bug. Knowledge stone. So there's still language I can learn, even though there's no people. There's some different guys there. But apparently I've scanned them. Big ass yellow crystal on their butt. Whoa! Where's he going? Okay, somebody literally just launched him across the world. Alright, I want to go on top of this little hill over here. Look around, see where I might want to build. I know, life support. Whoa. Apparently that just spawned in. Holy cow. There's a lot of foliage and stuff on this planet. Okay, I think I'm going to go back to my ship and I'm going to try and fly around and maybe find either a miner's settlement or something to where there is a trade terminal. And then I wouldn't necessarily need to spend salvage data to buy my own. Excuse me. Sorry. Didn't mean to kick you in the head there, buddy. Oh. Saw that just as I was starting to land. Too late. Just look around, make sure. I can get some of these guys going. That's a plan I'm scanning. Yep. Alrighty, let's take off a little bit. We got 70% launch fuel left. Let's hit C and do a scan, see if we can see any buildings pop up. Man, it's actually a pretty planet. I like this. I like these purple trees and grass. My kind of planet. Also, they've added the east and west markers at the top of the screen. So for your compass. So it used to only be north and south. So now you can actually tell when you're going east and west without having to like spin your character halfway around each direction. Scanner is recharging. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to, if there's going to be a building on the planet. But we did have a drop pod. Let's do this and this. Let's get into a different view here. That way I can see more of my scan. So to change your view, you hit X on the keyboard, and then you can scroll over to the utilities wheel and then switch ship view, and you can change it from interior or exterior. If you didn't know. Oh, there's a something. Oh, there's not a trade terminal there. It's gonna be one of those Halo terminals. I'm gonna crash freighter. All right, what is this? This is gonna find us a minor settlement. So that's what I am looking for. Scan. Minor settlement, 2 hours away. "12 minutes. Going to space." For anything more than like a minute, minute and a half or something, it's faster to go to space and then pulse back down to the location. Alright, so we got a minor settlement with eggs around it. Okay. That works. Is there anything inside that's hazardous? I don't think so. No. Looks like a purple gun. Compare? How does that compare to ours? 2.6 million. 2.5 to exchange. It comes with a pulse spitter and two supercharged ports, but it doesn't have the big tech inventory space as that other one did. That's good to know. All right, what's sold here? Nothing super cool. Microprocessor, starship fuel, metal plate. No big deal. But it gives us a terminal, so we don't have to actually build our own, spend the salvage data to make our own. At least not right now. Description, read encyclopedia. What is this? Restore shield. Our shield's not down. Spin the chair a couple of times. Grab our nanites. And should be a busted machine around here, right? No? A busted machine? It's usually a busted machine and salvage data technology right behind these buildings. Alrighty, I think we're going to set down base computer somewhere. Where do we want to set that down at? Let's go set it down between these buildings here. Base computer, 30 chromatic metal. Let's change the color. Do that. Stone. Yeah, we can probably do that. Searching cartographic archives. No prior claims on this site, so on our test claim base. Perfect. New mission available, base computer archives. I'm curious how those are going to go too. Nope, wrong button. Log. Base computer archives. Partially restored, interact with the base computer to learn more. Okay, let's do that. Base computer, because it might give us stuff. Downloading plans. Storage container. There we go. It gives us our storage container still. Good. Search archives. Found additional buried technology module. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded. Copying data to... Construct the storage container. Well, I don't even have a structure up yet. Give me a sec. Where do I want to do this at? I could do it back here, but then I'd have to jump over there. Let's go over here. You guys are kind of going to be in the way. I don't think I have any stairs. I didn't purchase any stairs, so I don't have that. So I'm going to have to keep my base on the ground for now. Do have jetpack. All right, we're going to build just something very basic right now. Did you get stuck or can you get out? He can get out. He's just in there. Okay. Go for some walls and some doors. Really something just down and dirty, basic. Get a door on it. Don't have any pure ferrite for a door. How about a roof? Can I put a roof on it? Come on, come on. Spin it around. Go to B to get into fly mode. Let's go up top so we can see what we're doing here. go. Oh, we got a roof on it. I see an aggressive something nearby. Hello. Did I scan you guys? Yeah, apparently I did. Okay, now, what do I need? I need 35 magnetized ferrite. I need a metal plate for that. Magnetized ferrite for that. Oh, we got different research stations. Okay. We have a ship research station. Allows access to a range of technology. Oh! This is how we're going to get our exosuit, multi-tool, ship, exocraft upgrades. Since there are no NPCs. Very cool. Okie dokie. Well, let's get this down. We need to process some stuff. I cannot reach my ship because we don't have that technology. So I need to get the rusted metal so I can make more ferrite. Do I want to process it all? Yeah, might as well take it all. Is there anything else in there that I'm probably going to need right now? No, I don't think so. All right. What are you doing? Get out of the way. I don't necessarily like how they can walk through my walls, though. Maybe later we build it up. But I don't have to worry about these creatures walking through my walls. Let's see. We need carbon. That's full. Let's process rusted metal. Let's see. What do I need for this? 4 plate. I can go buy some plate at the terminal. And 2 nanotubes. Okay, let's go do that. Let's go in here. Go to the terminal. I can buy 4 plate, I think. 2, 3, 4, yep. There you go. That way I'm not necessarily using my ferrite dust to build it. And then, what did I need? 2 nanotubes. I think that's what I needed. Then we can build a teleportation unit. Let's change the color. Hit G to change the color. So I'm going to put it over here. A freaking animal right there. I think he just spawned there. Hi there. How are you? Did I scan you? You did. You appear to be stuck. Are you stuck? I can't move you, so you're just stuck. You're my pet. You live here all the time now. I kind of want to get those big guys with the big yellow spike on their tail. This would be kind of a cool pet to have. Oh, you're a mad pet. I see. But you're not going to attack me because I'm in my base. Is that right? Yep, that is right. But if I leave the base, you get mad. But can you leave the base? You can. Okay. Can you not walk through the wall now? Oh, I guess not. Alright, ferrite dust here. We'll put the rusted metal there. We need the ferrite dust. How much magnetized ferrite did we need? 35. That means that we're going to need 70 pure ferrite, which means that we need 70 ferrite. Process that 70 ferrite. I think I needed more, but that's for the storage unit. All right, let's put this in our pocket. Let's put this over here. Go 35 magnetized ferrite. Let us, and I've got the sodium, so we can build storage container 0. So let's get that going. Let's go into fly mode so I quit bouncing back and forth. That guy's still mad at me. Let's go ahead and change the color. Place that. Okay, now let's get power. I know this is down and dirty. This is not very pretty. I'm not even sure I like that placement. I don't even like this building, but it's just down and dirty stuff right now. We do need power. I could make a solar panel. And 60 more magnetized ferrite for a battery. Or I do the biofuel generator, which is going to take oxygen to run. Which I'm not using my oxygen very much. So I'm going to opt for the biofuel generator. How much power did that take? So if you're, when you're building something that takes power, if you look at the tooltip for it, right next to where it says storage container, it tells me it's going to take 5 power to run that storage container. And then the teleporter is going to take 20. So we're going to 25 power. And the biofuel generator is going to put out 50 power. But it'll only run while it is fueled, while it has fuel in it. However, if you put down a battery and a solar panel, then you can store the excess power in the batteries. So when it's nighttime, you have passive energy. Do we have 30 gold? That's going to be the question. So we're going to need 30 gold and 60 more magnetized ferrite. And I can buy another plate. So let's get 120 ferrite going in here. Because that will be 60 magnetized ferrite when we're done. Let me go to the ship. Where did I leave my truck? There we go. How much gold do I have? Oh, yeah, I've got plenty of gold. Good. I could probably make 2 solar panels. Let's buy, no, I don't want to buy all 16. Let's just buy 2 plate right now. Well, I think I needed magnetized ferrite for the door. Maybe it was pure ferrite. But either way, we'll check that in a minute. Let's Put that back in our pocket. Let's process this. Take 30 seconds to process that. What was it for the door? Oh yeah, 10 pure ferrite. Oh, we're out of carbon. I think I can solve that issue. We have carbon nearby. Should probably analyze that. Are you going to come and attack me, or are you stuck? No, you're coming. Okay. 60. There we go. Now, got what it takes to make that, and we have what it takes to make that. So let's get some power going. I'm gonna tuck this guy just right back here, and then we're going to get one of these guys. You know what I didn't do? I didn't color them. Dang it. I gotta color that battery. Let's go into fly mode, because I'll put this guy, I'll put him outside here. Just put it on top of that. You go back into here. I want to delete that, so when you're in build mode, if you hit C and then X, it'll delete the item. And you hit C again to get out of that mode. And then I can build another one because I got the materials back. Hit G to change the color, but it's keeping my color. Put that down there. Let's get a wire. Put a wire to that. Wire to that. And then, can I reach that wire in the back? Yep, took the wire in the back. Take that up. Oh, actually, nope. Let's do this. Go back into there. Go back into there. Go back into fly. I can come from side here and go up to that. Now, it's not going to charge anything because it's not daylight out. So when daylight comes, it'll charge. Now, I could put down the biofuel generator and it would charge that system, but there's no real need to right now. Actually, excuse me. What do I need to learn? 3 alien words? Okay. That's not a big deal. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put down another solar panel. Do I have the chromatic metal? No. Okay. No big deal. What do I have in my inventory? I might make that biofuel generator, dadgummit. I have what it takes. Might as well do it. Just to power stuff right now so I can put things in. There we go. Wow, that was close enough to power everything. Really? Okay. I didn't even have to wire it in. Let's drop 60 oxygen in there. Now 60 oxygen, that's going to give us 50 hours of burn time. You can see it's already charging the grid. Then we can put our stuff that we don't want in there or don't need right now. We can put that in there. And if you visit other players' bases, you can access their storage units, but it'll be your items in it if you have items in your storage unit. We almost made it over that. Actually, I got to sell that. Let's see, I can store this stuff. Keep that. No, I'm not going to keep that on me. I'll put that in storage. Silver. We can throw that in storage. Copper, we can throw that in storage. I don't need that on me. But the tritium and the uranium, I want to keep on myself. Oop, the ferrets are awake. I hear them tinking over there. Up out of that. Well, I haven't scanned you. Thank you for coming around for me to scan you, buddy. Okay. Now, let's put this stuff in here. You can just hover over it and hit X. It'll automatically put it in. If you have stuff in the storage container you're looking at, it will automatically stack the items if they're allowed to be stacked. The rusted metal didn't stack because I set it over there by hand. All right. And there we go. Let's charge life support. Pick up my portable refiner before I forget to do that. Can I make a save beacon? I bought one. What do I need? Metal plate and sodium nitrate. Dang, damn it. Let's get the sodium nitrate. Let's make a save beacon. How much sodium nitrate did I need? Was it 10? 15. And I already have 7. Do I have sodium? Yeah, there it is. Let's hit C. Let's make the stack size smaller. I think I only need 8. And then I need 2 metal plate. I'm just going to make 2 metal plate. I think I have the ferrite dust. No, I don't even have the ferrite dust. Okay, let's go back in here and buy 2 metal plate. That's why we like being next to a trade terminal. 2 metal plate. Thank you. Now we can make save beacon. Just put it like right next to the door here. Let's go ahead and change the color. And save. Perfect. Where's my gun out? I'm not shooting anything. Yeah, put that away. Alrighty, folks. It's been almost 4 hours. I think it's time for me to kind of take off. It's past my lunchtime, and I'm getting pretty hungry. So we'll have to pick these up later. And so look for episodes to be coming out. I'm not sure how many episodes I'll put out a week, but I will definitely try and put out at least 1 or 2 a week. Remember, these are going to be Permadeath guide related, so each episode will have some type of learning experience to it, specifically for newer players or newer to Permadeath. I appreciate everybody joining me today. Make sure if you enjoyed the stream to hit that like button. I know I haven't asked the entire time, and I probably should have. But if you enjoyed the stream, hit that like button. If you've been watching and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, go check out all of my other guide videos for No Man's Sky and other games that I have on my channel. You can find links in the description below. Feel free to visit me and follow me on Twitter and Reddit. Feel free to join my Discord. I am usually in my Discord most every evening. So you can message there, talk to other people in the Discord. We have a wonderful community going over there. And we will see you folks in the next one. You folks take care and happy hunting.
You don't know these streets like